Hi friends, in the last lecture we discussed some previous gate problems on floating point representation concept. In this lecture we are going to solve some more previous gate problems as a part 2 on the concept of floating point representation. This problem asked in 2020 gate for 2 marks. 3 registers are given, that is R1, R2, R3, which can store IEEE 754 single precision floating point format. That means 32 bits. Assume that R1 and R2 contain the values. This is the R1 value and this is R2 value. Okay. Here 0x represents that is hexadecimal number. We need to find out R1 by R2. That is nothing but R3 we have to find out. And that should be in IEEE format. That means 32 bit we need to get. We need to find R1 by R2. So first convert this R1 into decimal value and convert this R2 into a decimal value and then divide it. You will get R3 in decimal value. Then that decimal value you convert back into 32-bit floating point format. Take this value R1 is given 4220000. Now just write in a 32-bit. Okay, 4 means 0100, 2 means 0010, 2 means 0010, then all zeros. This 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And in 32-bit floating point number, we know that this first bit is yes. And the second 8 bits is biased exponent. And the remaining 23 bits are mantissa. Now convert this floating point number into a decimal equivalent. Okay. For that, E already is given. Now find out decimal equivalent. So 2 power 7 and 2 power 2. If we add it, 128 plus 4, this is 132. That is biased exponent. So original exponent, how we can get? E minus 127. That is 132 minus 127. That is 5. This is original exponent. Now the mantissa is already implicitly there is one point is there that is available in the hardware. Okay. And from here we need to consider all this 23 bits, right? Here write down, right? Now after binary point, all zeros you remove, that is which has no value. So let us say up to last one, 1.01. That is called, if you convert into a decimal, 2 power 0, 2 power minus 1, 2 power minus 2, 1 plus 0.25, that equal to 1.25. Now in the scientific notation, R1 equal to 1.25, that is mantissa, into 2 power the original exponent 2 power 5. Okay. That equal to 1.25 into 2 power 5 is 32. So which is nothing but 40. So R1 is given here. This value is decimal equivalent of 40. Now in the same procedure, we need to find out R2 decimal equivalent. Here R2 is C120000, and now C is 1100, 1 is 0001, and 2 is 0010, and the remaining all zeros. So which is 32-bit floating point number. Now we know that the first bit is yes, that is 1. That means the coming decimal number is negative. and capital E biased exponent is given, and Mantis are remaining 23 bits. So we need to find out E is given here. So convert into decimal equivalent 130, and original exponent is E minus 127, that is 130 minus 127, which is 3. So then Mantissa is from this we need to take value 0 1 0 0 1 0, all zeros we need to write here. This is hardware 1 point is there at the leftmost. So after binary point, no need to consider these zeros. Up to 1 we need to consider 1.01, this one. And if you convert into decimal equivalent, 1.25. Now if you follow the scientific notation, R2 equal to m into 2 power exponent, that is minus 1.25 into 2 power 3. Exponent is 3 we got already. So minus 1.25 into 2 power 3 is 8, that equal to minus 10 we got. Now R1 is how much? 40 we got decimal value. R2 is minus 10. Now what is R3? R3 equal to 40 by minus 10, that equal to minus 4. Now this value decimal equivalent convert back into 32-bit floating format to get which option is correct. R3 is R1 by R2, that is minus 4 here. Because we want to convert into floating point 32-bit number, first to convert into binary. So that is minus 100. Binary point is here at the rightmost point 0, okay, which is as no value here. Let us I can write minus 100 equal to minus 100.0. Now get the normalized equivalent. This binary point you move to a left 1 bit position and 2 bit position. So this point came here. So minus 1.0 into 2 times we shifted left. That's why 2 power 2. And the biased exponent capital E equal to this original exponent plus 127. That is 2 plus 127 equal to 129. And when converted into binary, this is the 10000001. And then this from this binary point, this is the mantis, all zeros, 23 bits, right? That we know. Then write in floating point number. This is sign bit, and this is total exponent capital E, and this is all zeros, 23-bit mantis. Now 4 bits you convert because the given number is hexadecimal value. 1100 what? C. 0000 up to here. Okay, it is 0. 1000 up to here, it is 8. Next from here 000, and this is also 0, and this is also 0, and this is also 0, and lastly this is 0. So 0000 hexadecimal value. So you can put 0x, which is the representation of hexadecimal value. Then C080000 is the right answer. Option B is correct. So this one, option B is correct. So what is the conclusion here? R1 is given in the floating point. We converted into decimal, and we also converted R2 into decimal, and we have divided. Then the decimal equivalent of R3 we got. Then convert back that decimal equivalent into floating point representation, and then we convert it into hexadecimal. Yeah, this problem is given in 2018 GATE for 2 marks. Here unsigned 8-bit fixed point binary number representation is given. So he has given that where the position of the binary point is between B3 and B2. Here B3 and B2, there is a binary point is there, that is fixed. B7 has given the most significant bit. Okay. And some of the decimal numbers in the listed below cannot be represented exactly in the above representation. We need to find out which decimal number cannot able to represent using this 5-bit integer and 3-bit fraction. Option A is given here. All the 4 options can be exactly represented. Option B is given. Only these 2 cannot be exactly represented. Option C, 3 and 4 cannot be exactly represented. Option D, only 1 and 2 cannot be exactly represented. We need to find out that one. Here 5 bits are given for the integer. That means 0 to 31 we can able to represent as integer part. So observe here, take option A, that is 31.500. So these zeros you can remove because after binary point no value. So 31.5. If you convert into the binary, it is 31 means all ones. 11111 point 0.5 is nothing but 0.1. 31.5, right? So 31, if you take 2, it is 15. It is 1. 2 7s are, it is 1. 2 3s are, it is 1. 2 1s are, it is 1. So 1 1 1 1 1. So this one integer part, and 0.5 0.5 into 2. Okay, this is 1.0. Let us say this is 1. So it is 0.1. So here 5 bits are enough, and this also only 1 bit is enough. Already we have got 3 bits for to represent the fraction. Okay, so we can able to represent exactly the first one. If you observe the second option, 0.875, this 0 is nothing but 0. That means all zeros. You can write all zeros, or you can write a single 0, no problem. 0.87 fraction value, if you take 8.875, 0.875 into 2 equal to this 0, 15. So this is 1.75 into 2, 0, 1 point. This is 1. 0.5 into 2, that equal to 1.0. This is 1. So if you take this value, so after a binary point it is 111. So to represent fraction, so 3 bits are enough. So 0.111 it is able to represent exactly. So if you take fourth option, 3.001, 3 means we can represent like 5 bits, 00011, no problem. But if you take 001, 0000001. So but here we have got only 3 bits to represent, not able to represent exactly because for the fraction it is taking more than 3 bits. So our conclusion is the first 2 options we can able to represent exactly. This next 2 options we cannot able to represent exactly. Here option C is correct. Only 3 and 4 cannot be exactly represented. Yeah, this problem is given in GATE 2012. A decimal value given here 0.5. We need to find out IEEE single precision floating point representation. So what is the procedure generally? Take this decimal value, convert into binary, and find out the normalization. And in these options, he has asked only fraction mantissa as well as the real exponent. So let us see. Convert the given decimal number into binary first. So 0.5 into 2, that equal to 1.0, that is 1. That means 0.1. Get the normalized equivalent. Okay, binary point for the normalization, this one should be at the leftmost. So if you move this binary point to right one bit position, 1.0, we moved this direction, so the exponent reduces. So 2 power minus 1. Yeah, this is the 23 bits mantissa, or we can call it as fraction bits. And this is original exponent. Therefore, the fraction bits are mantissa, all zeros, because here after a binary point, all zeros are there. 23 bit we can extend all zeros. The real exponent value is here minus 1. Right. So if you observe the options, these fraction bits all zeros and exponent value minus 1. So option B is correct. Okay, friends, this is all about the previous gate problems, part 2 of on the concept of a floating point representation. Thank you so much.